Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Saturday, July 16th, 2022. And I've got Princess Hannah Grace here. She's been taking very good care of me. Gave me a huge, huge, huge hug earlier. Didn't you? Come over here. Come over here closer. She's like, oh, Mom, I love. She loves these, like Chanel type anything soft. Her and Harley both. They're just like, oh, Mama, they're so awesome. She's so darn adorable. Anywho, can't wait to see what our love language minute has in store for us today, and if I'm going to have any of my own 2 cents worth to add to his 2 cents. Hey, two heads are better than one is the way I look at life. So July 16th, 2022. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Today's title is Creating Spiritual Intimacy. It's very important to be equally yoked in your marriage. Share each other's burdens, and in this way obey the law of Christ. Galatians 6, verse 2. Most of the couples I meet wish that they could share more freely with each other about their spiritual journey. We often speak of emotional intimacy or sexual intimacy, but we seldom talk about spiritual intimacy. Yet this affects all other areas of our relationship. Just as emotional intimacy comes from sharing our feelings, spiritual intimacy comes from sharing our walk with God. We don't have to be spiritual giants to have spiritual intimacy as a couple, but we must be willing to share with each other where we are spiritually. Amen. The husband who says, I'm not feeling very close to God today, may not stimulate great joy in his wife's heart, but he does open the possibility for her to enter into a spiritual experience. Amen. If she responds with, tell me about it, here, this could be another hiccup session. Hey, can we have a hiccup session? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You'll never, if you say there are always hiccups in your marriage, think about the change. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be mean, bad. You have to find a way. And if you do it in the delivery of a child, it's not as abrasive. And I've had to do that. And it's 100% effective. At least in all the times I've utilized that little program of mine, it's been 100% effective with the person that I'm trying to convey a hiccup with. If, however, she says, well, if you don't feel close to God, guess who moved? She has stopped the flow. And he walks away feeling condemned. Oh, brother. The Apostle Paul challenged us to share each other's burdens. And those often include feelings of spiritual dryness or difficulty. Spiritual intimacy within a marriage requires a willingness to listen without preaching. Amen. Father, I want to be able to talk with my spouse about my walk with you. And I want to hear about his or her experiences too. And this might be a good time to have a prayer closet. I don't call them war rooms. I call them prayer closets. I didn't want any war in my prayer room. I wanted to pray for those people that had hurt me. I wasn't at war. They were. The people that were hurting me are at war with themselves. Phil Wogoman is at war with himself because he doesn't accept the consequences of his actions. He thinks he's above it all. Well, he's not. None of us are. When you do people wrong, there are consequences. And there's so many people he's done wrong, I can't even begin to list them all. He waltzes in like he owns the joint. And everybody just is great because, oh, he'll buy him whatever. He'll contribute to their cause with lots of money. But then look at his character. He is of weak character, with no honor and no integrity. You can take that to the bank. Please help us to be kind as we listen to each other and share each other's burdens. Develop spiritual intimacy in us, I pray. You know, who would have ever thought that this book would bring out some more about him? Oh boy, well, man, timing is everything, I keep saying, and the beauty of this is, well, the 4-H fair is coming up. He's going to be in Elkhart or Goshen. He'll be close enough to see the wrath of justice. Just saying. So, stay tuned. I've got more coming up. That's all bunches and bunches.